War Mode, the new mode that is coming to Call of Duty, and it looks amazing, and I'm going to give you the simplest way of describing it and what it's all about. So stay tuned and let's get into it. What is going on, guys? It's LUKEY here, and today bringing you a brand new video. And in this video, as I just said in the start, we're going to be talking about the new game mode coming to Call of Duty World War II, which is War Mode. So let's jump straight into it, starting off with the defending and attacking sides. The Axis are defending, the bad team, or the good team, technically, whichever way you want to look at it, and the Allies, which are attacking. There are 4 stages to this game mode, and it is a 6v6, not 7v7, 8v8, 9v9, 6v6 game mode, where you are not allowed kill streaks, which is a big one, but I can sort of see why, and you all shall see why when I start explaining. Now, I've split this into 4 stages to sort of break it down for you guys and make it as simple as possible for even those who are slightly younger or even slightly older that don't fully understand it to understand it in a bit of better form. So, stage 1, you are the Nazi stronghold, and it's sort of like a constant hardpoint location where you have to defend and contest, and over time it will be captured and then the enemy will be moved back. Obviously, because you're in an enclosed area, is close quarters gunfight, so probably best for shotguns and submachine guns. Also, you can build machine guns on the walls and things, which can give you a great advantage, stopping the enemies at long range, and you've got plenty of cover and a big machine gun to protect you. That's stage 1. Stage 2 is build a bridge, and now a lot of you have seen this in gameplays over YouTube, and all you have to do is the Allies have to build a bridge to get across it. Obviously, simple as that, and they're great for long range weapons, obviously, because you're the like opposite ends of the bridge. Snipers, LMGs, assault rifles, all great. And if you've got your flank covered while you're the Axis defending, it is a great choke point. Smokes will be needed indeed, absolutely necessary for smokes, because you want to sort of force them snipers away and out of cover, and all those on the machine guns. So if you have a shotgun, pop some smokes down, it can give you a great advantage. Stage 3, we have blow up the supply depot, which is blowing up weapons and ammo, etc. Now, you can build walls in this game mode, but I think it's only in certain locations. I'm not sure. You could possibly build it around the whole map, but I'm not too sure about that. If you are allowed to build it in sort of various locations, you can confuse your enemy. For example, if you are sort of covering your flank, you might want to make a little maze thing, and it could confuse them. I mean, it's just a lot sort of mentally challenging, building a maze, making it more difficult for your enemy. It could be a good idea, but I can also see why they wouldn't put it in if they don't put it in the various locations for building a wall. Now, to blow up the supply depot, you need explosives, which the Allies have to put down. Now, the Allies, once they've planted these explosives, have to defend them for a period of time. I'm not sure about that time, but once again, close quarters combat, ideal for stuff like submachine guns and shotguns alike. Maybe you could get a couple of ARs in there that are sort of good at closer ranges, but predominantly you're going to be wanting to use a shotgun or a submachine gun. Stage 4, you have the tank escort. Now, what you got to do in this one is escort the tank to the objective, but you get too far away from the tank will back up. But you also got to bear in mind, if you stay too close to the tank, you could be an easy target for the enemy to kill. So you got to sort of get a good mixture of the two, not backing off too far, so obviously the tank doesn't back up, but obviously not getting too close, so you're a simple target for the enemy to kill. That is the sort of basis. The tank also does move fast. You might want to go and rewatch it. That is as simple as I can possibly explain it. I've watched various YouTube videos on this, and this is the sort of most simplistic way of explaining something. Everyone else sort of goes into detail and goes off topic, and I'm not trying to sort of hit on anyone or make fools of any other YouTubers. This is just, in my opinion, a better sort of version of them. It's sort of more simple for those that don't understand it straight away. So let me know what you guys think of like how I explained it? Was it good enough for you, or do you still not quite get it? Do I need to go into a bit more depth in some things? Let me know. Obviously though, guys, there is problems with the tank being fast. One of the main problems is that it doesn't really give the defending team a chance, because if you get too close to it, you could take cover behind it, and obviously you've got a great big fat tank to cover you. So it can be a problem having the tank that's too fast. Also, some of the spawns could be a bit messed up. Some people could sort of manipulate them in a way and force spawn you in certain locations and keep you in a trap, which, I mean, I guess is part of the game mode, but I mean, it can also be manipulated quite easy. In terms of kill streaks, I can see why they didn't implement them into the game mode, because if someone sort of sat on like an LMG or something and just picked you off one by one, and they had a teammate looking at sort of your back, keeping your flank, you can rack up some pretty decent score. So I can understand why they didn't do that, because if someone gets the highest kill streak and you're the defending squad, you have got literally no hope of building that fucking bridge. Absolutely no hope. So I can understand why they've done that, but it is also nice, don't get me wrong, to have a new game mode come to Call of Duty. All we've had recently is Uplink, but that came back out in like Advanced Warfare, so a good 2-3 years ago now. We still haven't had sort of a new enjoyable game mode. So I mean, I really like the idea of this. I can definitely tell you, if it is in the beta, I will be going to play that. But anyway, guys, we're coming to the end of the live commentary now, the commentary, whatever. So if you did enjoy, please like, comment and subscribe. This is LUKEY and I am out. Peace.